Na, sziasztok újra, skacok! Nem tudom, hogy mi van a Forspokkennel, lehet, hogy nem sikerült maga a telepítés, vagy gőzöm sincs, így a betervezett játék helyett rögtönöztem a másik játékhoz, amit nemrég vettem meg, a Hogward Legacy című játékot. Lássuk csak. Most indítom el először, úgyhogy kicsit lassú lehet maga a játék elindítása. Na, mi van? Mégse elindítom újra. Na, most jó lesz. Úgyhogy akkor a Forspokken helyett a Hogward Legacy című játékot fogom játszani. Ez egy ilyen B-terv. Annyira nem szeretem a mainstream játékokat is, tudom, hogy már lefutott, de jelen pillanatban nincs jobb ötletem. És igazából ezt a címet valami nagyobb eseményre tartogattam volna. Nem tudom, miért nem indult el a Forspokken. Vagy miért fogyott ki. Először van elindítva a játék, úgyhogy kicsit hosszabb ideig lehet a betöltés. Írja is, hogy egy pár percet várni kell, amíg teljesen betölt a hardware. Addig is szeretném megkérdezni, ti is szeretitek a Harry Potter világát? Nem tudom, hogy lesznek-e bennek, de mivel lehet benne a legendás állatokat is gyűjteni, ha minden igaz, így van rá esély. Lássuk csak, még nem indítottam el egyáltalán, azt se néztem meg, hogy van-e bármi log, vagy stb. Mi az, hogy Long Organot support? Kamerasék, audiovizuális, minimap, textsíze, maradhat normálon. Arachnofóbia mód. Ezt benyomjuk, féljünk a pókoktól. Kamerának volt tér. Na mindegy, kontinúje. El kell fogadni a szerződéseket. Linkeljük az akkuntot, mert én csináltam egy ilyen előzetes vackot hozzá, amiben már kiderült maga a pálcám, hogy melyik házba kerülök, és én úgy döntöttem, hogy azt szerint fogok játszani, és nem csak beállítom. Mondtam. Mi a fasz? Mindjárt intézem. Na, csak sikerült. Proof. Oké, megvan. Valamilyen nem akarta elfogadni a jelszavam. De sikerült megoldani. Megvan. F. Igen, Mr. Stone, el lett mentve. És elméletileg most mindent innen fogok folytatni. Egyedül a karakteremet kell rekreálnom. változtatni? Valami ilyesmi lesz akkor. Arcot kell választani. Szerintem én maradok a normál arcnál. Legyen ilyen Harry Potteres szemüveg. Ja, itt vannak a hajak. Azok csak az előre megszerkesztett karakterek voltak. A hajszín maradhat a fekete. Hát nem kell neki heg. Általában nem szeretek hegeket rakni a karakteremre. Szemöldök legyen egy kicsit vastagabb. Ja, itt lett a szemszínt is állítani. Ilyen kékes-zöld szemet szeretnék neki. Így.
That was quite something.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Ez az. Választhatok egy női hang meg egy férfi hang közül. Ez a két hang a karakternek.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. That was quite something. It was wonderful.
Ja, itt lehet állítani a hangmélységet.
I am indeed a student, but I could... It was wonderful. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. I'm eager to get...
I am indeed a student. It was wonderful. A few cobwebs and some dust.
Jó, nem magyar
I'm eager to get home. I am indeed a student. It was wonderful.
That was quite something. A few I'm eager to get... It was wonderful. I believe That was quite something.
Ez. Mr. Stone, mit mondasz névre? Mi legyen? Vicc vagy vizát? Az sem rossz. Legyen. Köszönöm a tippet, Mr. Stone. A boszorkányok és varázslók... Azt nem tudom, hogy pontosan mit akar. De varázslók lesz. Nem tudom miért.
It appears we are almost ready to depart.
Fig professor.
It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me all the time.
Valaki nagyon tud teleportálni.
Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Nem a legjobb,
of course.
beszélünk róla.
Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle.
Na, ott a
Would be
papír.
good to see the old pile of rocks.
Fel is rejtettem a láthatatlan lovakat ebbe. Láthatatlan repülő lovakat. Valaki pedig nagyon sunnyogott utánunk. Tényleg nem tudom, hogy a Fortpokken miért lett blokked. Ja, el tudom skippelni. De azért lássuk a történetet.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have.
Goblin
Opinions
lázadás
differ
van
as to
a...
how great a threat Ranrock
Ilyen
really
pillanatban egy
is.
goblin lázadás kodába vagy.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal.
Goblin
That symbol,
metából
what's
van is a
that glow?
szimbólum az
I don't see a glow.
csillog.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard! How did you...
Wait!
Én szakállátok.
We do.
Amúgy is szimpatikus volt az az ember, de azért nem gondoltam, hogy egy sárkány meg fogja megszerítni. Na, Mr. Stone, ott vannak a lovak. Érdekes amúgy. Kinyitották azt a vaskot és jött a sárkány. Úgy tűnik, hogy a kulcsnak lesz valami köze az egészhez. Egy mókus.
Are you all right?
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Na, úgy látszik, ez lesz a heal potty, a Wiggenweld potion.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
VASD-be mozgunk. V meglepetés. De fényes.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path.
Nem tudom, hogy itt voltál, de lehetett látni a lovakat. Mikor megtámadott a sárkány.
Mind your step.
És megette a másik kapsit.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Passzikast, felundokket.
Excellent!
Csak kattintgatni kell. Aha, így működik, hogy arra céloz, aki ki van jelölve.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ezért a sima lefektetője.
Ah, up there.
Mondom, nagyon mozgékony ez az öreg.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Nincs erre semmi. éreztem, hogy el kellene jönni. Aj, nem tudom eltalálni az öleget.
Steady yourself!
Szerintem most fog jönni. De hallj! Fasza!
Almost there!
Egy teljes hidat összerakott.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Mivel ki lehet jelölni a questeket, hogy azokat kövesse. A minimapon engem mutat a Nina jel.
Professor, this
Igen, de
statue...
falról
This may have
megjavította.
been his home.
Visszaállította eredeti állapotába. De akkor is egy ilyen kibaszott nagy hidat. Amúgy lehet. Nem, ez még mindig itt áll.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer.
Azt írja, hogy az
Interesting.
írása érdekes. Ennek a kőtáblának. Aha, erre kell jönni.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But
Ez
what could it be
ugyanolyan
blocking?
villogás, mint ami a
What's
pultnál
this?
is volt.
Professor Fig!
Jó, nem tudtam elpusztítani, azt hittem, hogy ilyen jégszerűség lesz,
How
mint ami a
odd.
felútban.
Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Megnézzük közelebből. Látszik,
In Merlin's name?
azt kérdezte, hogy mi Merlin
Godric's
neve.
heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Kelts fel a goblint. Hát valami tényleg halk volt. Ja, látom, ez a bank lenne amúgy.
Hello?
Igen, ez a goblin bankár. Miért ilyen fel akarja felébreszteni?
It can't be.
Nem, hogy egy hahó vagy kicsit meglázta volna.
Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I
Ez inkább ilyen
presume.
torok közülülés volt csak, hogy...
Precisely.
Jelezzen, hogy itt vagyunk, dolgoznia
The key.
kéne.
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
Maradjak közel hozzá.
After you.
Videóban nem blokkol a játék, Dr. Stone.
Keep your hands inside the cards if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vault you see now.
Gondolom, amíg élőben van a felvétel, nem tudja visszanézni, hogy amúgy is megáll, ugye?
Uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath. A what?
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4
Azért
centuries
kérdezem, mert
ago.
itt
It
blogolni nem
resides in the
bloggol, de
deepest
azt nem
parts
tudom,
of
hogy
the
milyen
bank.
felvétel
Settle in.
minőséget
We've
kéne
quite a
elviselni
distance
az
to go.
internet.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Kettes tér, lehetett balfélbe.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time...
Meg sem néztem, hogy milyen beállításokra tette alapból a fullscreen 1920. Ilyenesre. És itt bekapcsolom szerintem, hogy te a Traffic PS. Mindent médiumra rakott alapból. Ray tracinget nem engedi berakni. Igazából a GeForce Experience szerint mindent elbírna high-con,
A
de...
goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of
De nem
years.
is high-con ultrán,
In
de
that time,
szerintem jó
no
a
one
médium.
has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
így random bank, így random aranyládák a bankba.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir,
Ott van egy
I wonder if you
gyártvad.
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Befártak.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Hogy van ez? Ez az.
Revelio.
Shader kasztoljuk.
There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Aha.
A door.
Well, that's a
Láttad, hogy kell
start.
varázslatot tanulni?
There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say.
Revelio.
Stay close. There will
Megtanulod
be no
utána már csak egy
disapparating if things go
komplimás, de
poorly. Not
amíg
out of
megtanulod,
Gringotts.
addig érdekes. És a fákja varázslatot nem tanítja meg nekünk a Lumoszt?
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Interaktálni kell a magic.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all
Mi van
right?
ott a jégbe fagyva?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Valami szoborról beszél, ami reflektálódik a talajon.
There must be something to that reflection you're seeing.
Akkor most kell gondolom a...
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Na, most tanítja meg a Lumoszt. Na, viszlát, Mr. Stone. A Lumos csinálja az
Lumos.
egyessel.
Well done.
Csak
Now the
úgy kell
reflection is
mozgatni a
turning
fényt,
towards me.
hogy
It does follow the
összeérjen.
light.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo!
Tényleg komoly az öreg.
Expulso! Impulso! Confringo!
Potato!
Descenso! Levioso! Prote Levioso! Confringo!
Oké.
Depose! Stipify! Expulso! Confringo!
Potato!
Defendo! Levioso!
Nem jöttök még.
Confringo! Expulso! Stipify! Levioso!
Jó van, kicsit meg kellett szokni, de most már
Stay
menni fog.
close!
Potato!
Tök jó, hogy a Protegót amúgy nem tanította, meg is tudja.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's
Gondolom a
happening?
fényeket kell
The
követni.
wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Ja, és igen.
Lumos,
Jó, hogy szól. De én a sötétbe is elkövettem volna a
that's
fényeket.
where they're leading me. That glow again.
Na és Teride is töltötte az életem.
Revelio.
Akkor
Suppose
fel
I'm on
kell
my own
tenni
this time.
azokat, amit nem láttam.
Potato! Lumos.
És akkor a Lumosztal át kell forgatni megfelelő a lovagokat.
I need to align these statues with their reflections.
Ja, meg kell várni.
Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once.
Ahogy átmegyek egy másikhoz. Lehet van egy bizonyos sorrend, amiben aktiválni kellene őket.
Where do I need to be to get all? Lumos. Revelio. Protego.
Várjunk csak. Van egy chest.
Lumos.
Ott van még lovag.
Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once.
Ide kell állni a közösségnek.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my
Itt
way out of here.
érintkezik mindhárommal. Hát azért ez túl volt.
Protego. Stupefy.
Ha jól értem, a megfelelő időben nyomod a protégót, mikor látod, hogy csillog, akkor az ellenfél számolva. Hát ez így egy kicsit csalás amúgy. Nem is látom őket.
Lumos.
Na és van sprint is. Találom meg Lumos professzort. Egyáltalán hol vagyunk? Azt látom, hogy van itt egy chest.
Hello? Are you there?
Itt van.
Professor Fig!
Yeah. Godric Hart, I'm glad you're all right. I'm somehow back in the entry room to the vault.
I don't see a way to open the door.
There must be something. I'll keep looking over here.
Nem látom, hogy lehetne kinyitni az ajtót.
Revelio!
Lehet a tűzzel. Vagy ezzel a kis fiolával. Ez valami főzet? Jól látom.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
Emlék. Így már tudom, hogy mi ez. Olyan főzet, amivel a Harry Potterekbe visszanézték Dumbledore emlékeit is. Ez amúgy ő.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too
Nem,
well.
felszipálták Khan.
I wonder if the path we've created...
Már azt hittem, hogy Dumbledore
Maybe
ebbe a korba
impossible
is
to follow.
élt.
It will only be impossible
Nem
for one
lepett
who
volna
cannot see
meg.
traces of
Azt,
ancient
hogy ilyen
magic as
öreg.
I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces. Of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Nem jó ez a kettő. Úgy látom, úgy működik, hogy elnyeri a varázslatot és visszavezeti. De úgy látom, a helyszínnek nem tetszik. Gondolom, ez lehet a védő varázslat, amit oda csináltak neki. Na, sikerült elmenekülnünk.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so
Mi
powerful a
mentettük meg,
goblin.
és ő kérdezi meg, hogy jól
He seemed
vagyunk-e.
wholly unaffected by my magic.
Aztán meg ahhoz képest, hogy...
Where are we?
It can't be.
hogy új tanuló,
It seems those who set up the Pensieve,
és az elején megkérdezték,
Locket,
hogy egyáltalán
and the
pálcája
path
van-e.
to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Ahhoz képest sokszor jobban képbe van a dolgokkal, mint a professzor. Ez a... Reedő, rémségi teheldeje. Na, és megjött a Roxforti vonat. És itt a Roxfort. Már kezdtem kételkedni benne, hogy ebbe a videóba egyáltalán eljutunk együtt. És azt hittem, át kell mennem az erdőn. Hát ennek nem örülök.
Oh,
mondjuk biztos,
good.
hogy később
We haven't missed the
vissza kell oda
sorting
menni.
ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
Azért felöltöztetni
Now.
fel tudott.
I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Na, kezdődjék a nyitó ünnepség. Mi ez?
Phineas Nigellus Black.
Na, ciao.
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join
Professor
us.
Black.
The sorting ceremony's over.
A Phineas név ismerős a Harry Potter lógiából.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Amúgy ez olyan, mint a Piton, még stílusra is teljesen ráhajaz. Az öreglányból pedig a Minerva jut eszembe.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Professor Weasley.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Na, ez kicsit meglepett.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others,
Majd
aren't
lehet
you?
róla szó.
You come
Igazából a
here
Far
with
Cry 6 Xboxon van,
preferences
meg ott
and
pedig az utóbbi időben a közvetítéssel problémák
certain
voltak.
expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will
És
prepare you
igazából
for
nem tudom, hogy
challenges
mi Xboxon a
outside
baj,
the
de
classroom as
folyamatosan
well.
megállás nélkül laggol.
You do not give up
2-3
easily, do
másodpercenként
you?
szaggat egyet a videó,
You are
megáll a hang,
undaunted by
újraindul,
challenges
és
that lie ahead.
ezért is raktam össze a
And your
gépet, mert
loyalty to a
Xboxon valami nem
friend
működött.
delayed your arrival here this evening.
Úgyhogy a Far Cry 6-ot is majd újra meg kell vegyem képre, hogyha folytatni akarom. Igen, ezt adta ki az előzetes, úgyhogy hugga-buggosok leszünk.
Better be Hufflepuff!
Oh, and one more thing.
De majd lehet, hogy meg
Due to the
fogom próbálni
unfortunate
újra
injury on
Xboxon
the
is.
pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Mindenki menjen most az
Quite
osztálytermébe.
an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was
Most, hogy így
saying,
eszembe jut, az
I'm Professor
hugga-bugga
Weasley.
osztálytermét még
Pleased to
sose
meet you.
láttam.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
Egyik sorozatban
As
se
Deputy
szerepel.
Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff Common Room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to
Egy
do, but I
porpincébe
hesitate
van
to
a
do it myself as one
bukrabukkolósok
errant knock
székhelye.
used to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
Ezt a ritmust kell eljátszani ahhoz, hogy be tudjunk menni. Ja, azt hittem nekem kell megcsinálnom.
Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Reméli, jól töltöm az első éjszakám a Roxfortba, és aludjak jól. Én azért körülnéztem volna a szobában, nem azért. Ja, még megtehetem.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Valami szuperhős. Ja, így lehet közelíteni. Van alma. Mindjárt mondom. Intel i9. Hogy is van? Intel i9 K11900-as processzor. Azt hiszem Asus LTX-es 3050-es videókártya, 4 GB-os. GB-os. 32 GB RAM van benne. Egy terrás Winchester. Azt hiszem ennyi a lényeg. Medium grafikán játszok ezzel, de a GeForce Experience szerint elbírná ultrán is. Csak félek, hogy akkor a bitráta miatt laggolna a közvetítésbe.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. Sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Gondolom nem ez az impakjum. Tényleg a bagyommal mi lett? Remélem nem ette meg a sárkány. Nem ehetem meg az egészet? Na, ismerkedjünk meg a többi osztálytársunkkal is.
But I rather enjoy the company. I do wish I had a bigger trunk though. I've seen the boys looking very sheepish lately.
Melyik filmben vagy melyik sorozatban ábrázolták így a szerzeteseket?
What's this?
Weasley said she always found the door.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Megtámadott engem egy sárkány. Igen, ez így volt.
That one is true.
Az egyik
Not the
utasunkat
typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Csodálatos lehetett az első napom.
Are you sure everything's all right?
Jól van.
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
The other girls and I were up all night.
Arthur's got you. It's all right. You don't need to be
Ja,
frightened, little
tita.
cat.
De undok feje van ennek.
Arthur's got you. It's
Ez
all
ilyen
right.
krámpiket.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that
Csak
way.
azért se tesz
Hope
ennyire.
they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a
Mint a
cat.
saját macskámat látnám
I'm sure you'll
benne.
find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Your mother's right. Magical beasts are more trouble than they're worth.
I think they can help us as long as we help them. They just take some getting used to. You'll have to get used to them. Otherwise, you'll have a time of it in Beasts with Professor Howin. Anyway, I'd better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of
Hát
bed?
igen, ezt a macskát üldöztetje
Professor
egy
Weasley
darabig.
is waiting for them outside the common room.
Na, találkozni kell Professzor Weasleyvel.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here.
Megkérdezte
Make
azért,
the
milyen
most of
volt az
it.
első napom
You
a
only have one
Roxfortba.
first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
És ezt kéne megtanulnom év végéig.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
Ilyen tutorialja,
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Én is szeretnék ilyen táskát.
Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Eltűnik
Perhaps
belőle
seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Ja,
This way.
ott kell majd kinyitni.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Próbálom megnézni az összes mozgó festményt.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Erre nincs semmi. Kicsit meglepődött azért. Azt segítsek.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Azt kéne megnézzem. Én inkább lassulok. Na. Mit kell ezzel csinálni? Kötve hinném, hogy ezt akkor...
Revelio!
Ezt. Oh, the elf recipe. Ez valami receptkönyv. És úgy látom, hogy a Field Guide Challenge, ez egy challenge könyv lesz, amiben challenge-ek fognak megjelenni, amiket meg kell csinálnom. A challenge-ek az egyetlen esélyek rá, hogy XP pontokat gyűjtsek, ha jól éltem. És csak az izét tudom egyenlőre húzni. Aha. Bizonyos itemeket oldanak fel.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Úgy látom, ezek is használtak több modellt. Illetve ugyanazon modellt több karakterhez. Mondjuk arra nem számítottam, hogy kettő meg fog jelenni egymás mellett. Szinte egymásba vágolva.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Baktány fastavelünk. Szóval ezek a tüzek a flastavel pontok. És ha megnyomom az M-et, akkor tudok teleportálni. Csak mivel itt vagyok, gondolom, akkor nem is tudok ide. Ja, és ezt fedeztem fel. De nem felfedeztem, hanem ezt adta meg, hogy ide kell jöjjek.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Defending the sötét varázslatok kivédése órán. Mi az a Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day. And you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Although unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me. as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Az első ódámet a Hogsmeade óra lesz? Vagy most beszélnem kell a Fikkel is? Igen, sajnos igen.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Folyasteket mutat meg a pajzs. Csámtlasz. Hát 50 lapot kell megtárni a Fieldgói gépbe. Van 10 szobor, amit meg lehet találni, egy asztronómiai tábla, meg 35 chestet tudok kollektelni. Amiből nem hiszem el, hogy még egyet se kollekteltem. Térkép szerint egyenesen kell menjek. Ja, és így ki kell jelölni.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, it sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Az Ollivander már igen. Akkor ő milyen öreg? Esik, és ott van egy lap.
Revelio.
Azt összeszedem. Na de menjünk a bűvölés órára.
Awful when they ask you a question though, isn't it? Grubby little faces. I'll just die.
Level 11-esen tudom ezt a kaput kinyitni. Akkor a bűvölés óra fölöttünk van. Úgy látom, ez a festmény nagyon élvezi a mágiát. Annak viszket az orra. Ez már unja. Na, megvan a cica. Ez még átszedtem is bújik. Ez milyen nyávogás volt? Ahó. Jó, lehet azért furcsa, mert az enyémének még sokkal magasabb a hangja, de...
You made your point!
Nem tudom, hogy az a szellem egykori felesége volt, de azért ő helyes volt, hogy baltával üldözte.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Na, quest. Na, kezdődjön az óra.
Here! Behind you! There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Üljek mellé.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with a passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Kicsit lejjebb kell állítanom a kamerát, meg kell csinálnom az acsió varázsikét. Jaj! Hoppá! Nem is onnan indul, hanem innen. És te gyorsan jön. Na, sikerült.
Akio!
No,
that is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me!
Revelio.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Na, Quidditch-ezni kell.
So why don't we have our newest students start us off?
Vagy csak a labdákkal kell szórakozni.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm. Splendid! Stay focused. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are excellent control there.
Aha, megfelelő időbe kell megfizetni. Most.
Very good!
Ez az. Sikerült.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Onaival kell challenge-elnem egyet.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
What's this?
Yes! 30 pont.
Accio!
Hoppá, sok lesz. Nem, jó lesz.
That's it!
Here we go!
Ő is elhúzta 50-ig. Ez sok, nem sok.
Nicely done. Let us see this.
Az utolsó szúrd el, hát ha én is elbaszom. Ne. Minimum 30-at kell csinálja.
There we go.
És ez nehéz lesz, mivel... Basszus. De 30-ig
Excellent control there.
Döntetlen.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Talán leállítottam.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Lisa.
És ki is húzta egyből 50-be. Persze.
That is how it's done.
Sajnos korán leállítottam.
Very good.
What's this?
Belehúzta, ez az. És még így is eljött 50-ig, ezt nem hiszem el.
Well done.
Remélem az utolsó teszt.
Let us see this.
Hát 30 lett. Akkor egy 50-es kell csináljak, hogy döntetlen legyen megint. se sok lesz. Nem. De.
Splendid!
Majdnem sok lesz. Totál döntetlen lett.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Viszont ez tök élvezhető volt.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things
De
on the
csak
way
akkor
out.
nyerhettem volna, hogyha nem hibázom el egyáltalán.
A tie game! It turns out we were evenly matched. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here.
Ő is se gondolta, hogy
It gets
döntetlen
easier,
lett.
I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking.
Ja, az Ugodául az egy másik varázslóiskola.
But I am glad to be
És
here
az
at
anyja az ott
Hogwarts.
valami tanár.
I think Professor Ronan wants to
Így
talk
már
to you.
értem.
Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A professzor szeretne velem beszélni.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Vesta.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? And what a close match between you and Miss Onai. Invigorating.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Na, végeztünk az első csámtal. Megnézem, hogy teljesen véletlenül nincs itt egy könyvlap.
Revelio.
Mi a baj?
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Láttam, hogy a túloldalt vannak elég érdekes dolgok.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Mondám, hogy menjünk fel a másik
You're the new student,
órára.
aren't you?
Na, van itt fölöttünk valahol egy chest.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins.
Revelio.
De először is szeretném felfedezni a tüzet.
The Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
Jó, az megvan.
I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
0-3.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in
Az
trouble.
utolsó kérdőjel, azt gondolom 2 lehet.
She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flat.
Peeves,
Hogy tudnák
enough.
oda beírni?
You'll get us all detention.
Mondjuk a két kérdőjelet, azt
And you're both wrong
mennyi
anyway.
az
It was
unikornis.
Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
De szép. Ez ilyen leopárd macska, ezt nem tudom megsimogatni. Nagyon be akar menni. Nem tudom simogatni. Arra kéne rájönnöm, hogy mi kerül oda a kérdőjel helyére. Szóval 2 a két kérdőjel. 2 és 2 az 4. Mi lehet az 4? Biztos van valami logikája, amit én még nem tudok. Jó, megnéztük mindennel. Ez meg szállva, level 1-esnek kell legyen. Akkor menjünk a... Na most már meg tudlak simogatni. Neked normális macska hangod van? A dorombolás az reális. Még borzasztóbb volt, mint az előző. Ne szóljál be te nekem. Itt is van egy tűz. Vagy a feljebb lehet. Chest van innen alattunk. Amúgy fogalmam sincs, hogy erre kell jönni, vagy nem 100%, hogy nem. Minimum 1-esnek kell legyek. Egy játék után még mindig nem vagyok 1-es szintű. De máj deal satyuvatti. Ki az a satyuvatti? Testvére írt szeretettel ennek a lánynak. Nem tudom, hogy küldetés lesz, hogy vigyem el neki.
Revelio!
Hát nincs itt könyv, amit olvashatnák. Jó van, még mielőtt felmászok a Roxfort tetejére. Mi tapsolt itt a háttérbe? Mondjuk azt nem bánom, hogy találtam potion-t. Na, ezt nem tudom használni. Valakinek itt a bagja. Jó van, menjünk a küldetés irányába. mire kell jöjjek a térkép másik végébe. Na most futtatok vissza le a toronyból. Ahova amúgy teljesen fölöslegesen futottam fel. Na, van újabb tűz. Ja, erre kell jönni. Még jó, hogy így a játékban nem oldották meg, hogy mozogjanak a lépcsők és hogy össze-vissza el lehessen tévedni. És hogy labirintus legyen.
Is that all you've got?
Na, már látom, hogy...
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time.
Na, Hecat a
I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull.
Hogy ilyen idős
it was a token from the great poacher raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. No.
A legszimpatikusabb, leghálatosabb
to the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Na, a Levioso-t miért a sötét varázslatok kivédése tanáltam meg? Kimaradt, nem baj, így is sikerült.
Levioso!
Úgy látom, egy zseni diákunk van.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast.
A Levioso.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember? Good. Now, the basic cast.
És a Levioso-val pedig el kell találni a basic castot.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now,
I want a fair duel. Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Protego!
Protego? Okay, so...
Stupefy!
Good form.
I know.
Can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you.
Levioso!
Thank all my students for this debt. I do enjoy a lively duel.
Stupefy! Levioso!
Watch your opponent decide to attack or defend yourself.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Nem lesz egy kezdőhöz képest. Tipikus maltakálós segfej.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
Revelio.
Class is dismissed.
Vagy éppen egy könyv. Nem akarsz dolgozni.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
You dueled Sebastian.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around. Nice work. Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Érdekes lett volna, hogyha azt mondom, hogy a büdös életben nem használtam a pálcám. Tud egy helyet, ahol tudunk exkluzív duelinget csinálni.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
No. Oké, a sötét varázslatok kivédése megvolt. De ott a papír.
Revelio.
De miért nem látszódott? Mi a következő küldetés? Nem a könyv érdekel. Professzor Weasley, transfiguráción. Külön órát tart nekem Weasley professzor. Na, ezek a kapuajtók elég nehezen nyílnak. Közben nézem, hát ha van itt könyvlap. Meg itt egy checkpoint, ez azért nem állt. De nem checkpoint, hanem gyors utazási pont. És akkor kezdjük.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Van egy titával egy festmény.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... What was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Igen, és ez körülbelül a Harry Potter előtt játszódik 200 évvel.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asks that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
De ha már itt vagyok Weasley irodájába, meglepődnék, ha nála nem lenne egy oldal. Na, jól van, lássuk csak ezt a könyvet. Nem tudom, hogy tudok-e a lokra tenni, de arra mindenképp szeretnék. Aha, ezeket az itemeket úgy oldom fel, hogyha csinálom a küldetéseket. 8 könyvet találok, megkapok egy kesztyűt. Na jó van, jobb az aranyszemüveg szerintem. Kezemben nincs még semmi. Van egy sapka, de... hát inkább nem. Ez sem kell. Inventory nem érdekel. Ezt a kettőt kell majd megcsinálnom. Ezt gondolom egy kis küldi. Vannak kollekciónok. Bővetek. Enemiek. Különböző ruházatok. Orvos nem hozott semmit. Akkor ennyi. Úgy látom, nincs is itt könyvoldal. Akkor menjünk, beszéljünk Lukánnal. Ja. Találni fogok olyan macskát, akinek normális nyelvugása lesz. Hát nem éppen ez az.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Van, akkor csináljuk meg a küldetéseket.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Gondolom azt ide
Got it.
meg is van. Aha, szóval nem csak a láthatatlan könyvlapok vannak, hanem ilyen repülők is, amiket magamhoz kell vonzanom.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Akkor itt is van egy flying plate. Oké.
Might some kind soul help me?
Meg is vagy. Akkor 4-es. Megvan.
If only a new student would help.
Brilliant. Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Interesting.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Az ő készlete pedig nagyon magasan van az iskolában.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say.
Anyway, I
can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get...
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high...
I'll see what I can do.
I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and...
Jó, de nem a Gobletone-essel fogok természetesen kezdeni, hanem ha nekiálltam egy küldetésnek, előbb befejezem azt. És akkor a professzoron ennek segítettem. Ja, akkor ezt befejezzük.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Ja, és ezt kellett volna mondani. Éppen hogy csak a hármassal helyreállítani.
Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
És akkor itt van több is. Ez is például egy Globstone is. De milyen küldetést oldott fel most? Mi az, amit sárgával jelez? Az lehet a főküldi. Aha. Ezt kellett megcsinálni ahhoz, hogy tudjam csinálni ezt a Hogsmadést. Na de lássuk csak. Nem tudok veled beszélni? Na jó van, csináljuk az izésat. Globstone is.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks if I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty
Are there any other empty paint?
Yes, a few. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know.
Have you gained any insights?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind.
If I have the time, I may look.
I've been racking my brains long enough. Do come and find me if you stumble on something
Aha, meg kell keresni a motokat a képeken.
Nearly missed exams one year. We were so engrossed in our butterbeers.
Protego!
Nem,
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Ja, kis plott egy lépcső mellett van. Ahol van valami szobor is. És piros a kerete.
I prefer the 3 broomsticks to the Hog's Head.
Nem ez. És ne a bispotot mondott a karakter. Nem itt van.
Reparo!
Nem lefargó. Itt lesz.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
És akkor itt van az a painting rész is. Ott van a mod. Hogy a kéne ide vonzani?
Reparo! Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
És akkor vissza kell ide hozni.
knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Cserébe kaptam egy papírt. Csak van ott még papír. Na, egyre jobban alakul a könyvgyűjtögetés.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
Megfejtettem a kép rejtvényét. Követtem a nyomokat.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Quest komplete. És kaptam hozzá valami köpenyt. És a Relationship quest volt, szóval nőtt a kapcsolatom vele. Illetve nőtt a barátságom szintje vele. Na de csináljuk a Gobblestone missziót. És szerintem a Gobblestone misszió lesz már az utolsó. És itt a kérdőjel. Ha kell jöjjek a kérdőjelre és a dupla kérdőjelre is, ahhoz tudni kéne, hogy mennyi a pók és mennyi az értéke. És hogy a különböző figuráknak. Gondolom van ehhez
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Na és itt vannak a mozgó lépcsők. Gondolom én. Felfele vagy lefele? Felfele kellett. Ez meg már alig tartalmaz számot. Ez a Gobblestone misszió elég a világ végén van.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Jó fel a szoba. Shrek páncélja.
Revelio.
Ne láthagyj. Mi az a Gobblestone egyáltalán?
Revelio.
Jó van, gondolom a Gobblestone-t meg lehet találni a Revelio-ban. Ez csak egy feltételezés. Bár egyszerűbb lenne, hogyha tudnám, hogy néz ki.
Revelio.
Az lesz az, megvan.
All over the world come through Hogsmeade. You never know who you'll meet. Spotted a vampire or a mania last spring.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Egyből a legtávolabbi helyre hozott.
Revelio.
Kérdés az, hogy ez most ezen az emeleten van-e, vagy sem. Ott van mi. Megvan a második is. Akkor ezekből a lila pontokba kell keresni őket.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Akkor menjünk lefele. Hát akkor viszont elég hülyén csináltatta volna velem a küldetés, mert elhozatott volna ide, és később visszavittetett volna oda. Idegfasz kaptam volna akkor. Mondjuk így már van gyors utazási pont, úgy jó lehet. Tényleg amúgy. Gyors utazással nem lenne gyorsabb. Itt van egy valahol, és akkor ide teleportálunk mellé.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ott is van, megvan.
Oh, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Dehogy nem, ezen is működik az Accio. És akkor jól láttam a térképet, utolsó három itt nagyon közel van egymáshoz ezen a területen. Hát jó, az azért nagy túlzás, hogy nagyon közel van egymáshoz. Még is magasabb gomb vagy. Mindegy, jó.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Egy feljövünk a toronyba akkor.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I don't mind saying, what sort of witch would take that man's hand in marriage? I suppose on the other hand.
Ja, itt pedig lejjebb van. Itt van a jóslás, mint tantárgy. A Gobblestone szerint lejjebb van. Gobblestone, ez szerint a kép szerint itt van valahol.
But have you ever got him really talking about problem rebellions?
Rebellion! Oh.
I'd wager it was something to do with his time as an aura.
Hogy került fel a csillárba? Na már csak egy hiányzik. Teljesen véletlenül felszedtem az előbb, mikor a könyv helyett, mikor a könyvlapot ide akartam húzni.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Az utolsó pedig itt van az udvaron. Egy kurva nagy területet kell csak átnézzek. De meg is van.
Accio! That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Adjuk le Zenobiának a könyv, a vackait. Az ön még bent voltál. Mikor felvettem a küldetést. Na, újabb tüzet találtam.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over...
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Visszakaphatnám? Nem leszek paraszt.
Of course, they are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Na, sikerült ez is. Itt még tudok beszélni valakivel. Most már nem. Ez is ugyanaz a modell volt, karaktermodell. Mi van? Kivel tudok beszélni? Mindegy is. Skacok már, nekem most elég volt ebből. Tökre élveztem, tök jó játék lesz. Kicsit csalódott vagyok, hogy... Sajnos kicsit csalódott vagyok, hogy nem az a játék jött be, amit eredetileg is terveztem. Elmentjük. Mert én igazából már a Forspokkent terveztem be. Így nagyon csalódott vagyok, hogy nem jött össze, nem tudom, hogy miért Broken Gamefly-t ír. Ugyanígy a Steam-en belül van megvásárolva. Ma telepítettem fel nem sokkal előtte, hogy elkezdtem volna játszani, úgyhogy kísérletezek vele egy picit. Remélem működni fog, mert nagyon szeretném kivinni, és oké, hogy lehúzták, de nekem az előzetes alapján nagyon bejött, és kíváncsi lennék rá attól függetlenül. Amúgy se bízok a kritikusokba, meg adok más játékosok véleménye, de a fő, hogy én élvezzem, nekem tetszett. Köszönöm, hogy itt voltatok, Sziasztok!